Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever, but I finally got a new camera for my graduation present, so shout out to my mom and dad for hooking it up. So I'm really excited because I don't know if you guys could tell, but this quality is the bomb. I'm super excited for this. So today's video is going to be a review on the new Carli Bybel palette with BH Cosmetics. But in this video, I'm basically going to create this look using a lot of the colors from this palette, and then I'm going to go ahead and compare them right now. So this is the new palette and this is the old palette. So right away you see that the size is a big difference. So as per like traveling essentials, maybe this is a little big, but I'm definitely going to be taking this. And then the cover, it's basically the same. The only difference is that the lettering on this is silver and the lettering on the new one is rose gold, and you know rose gold is my favorite color, so it's a good thing. Now as for the inside, this is what the inside looks like. It has a bunch of colors from the old palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the old palette. Mine is beat up because of course I've had it for like a while now, so a lot of these shades are in this palette. I'm not very sure which ones exactly, but she did make a whole video like comparing what colors are from this one that's in this one. But she also has like 14 new shades, including some of these highlighters are new ones also. So this is definitely like, if you love this palette, you can definitely just take this one and you're gonna have most of the colors and new ones that you can work with. Palette was really easy to work with. They were all really pigmented and blendable. Let me tell you how these highlights, they're the bomb. In the video I go ahead and use for my highlight here and for my inner corner highlight, and they're beautiful. Like, it's tough to say because Nicole Guerrero's palette with Anastasia is like one of my favorite highlight palettes. I am kind of biased because Nicole's my favorite, but this Carli Bybel palette has some really good highlights that I'm going to be using a lot. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, please keep watching. So before I start, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, just because we're going to start with the eyes today, and I need like a little base on my eyes. I usually do this with concealer lately, but you know, haven't done concealer yet. So this is my first time filming with this camera, and I'm not very sure how good like the microphone is, so I'm hoping that it's good. It also didn't fit on my tripod, so right now it's like standing on my makeup case. Like, I can totally show you. So this is what it's standing on right now, and this is what it's usually standing on, but it didn't fit, so we're just working with what we have right now, and this seems to be working just fine. All right, so I have the eyeshadow primer potion on. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this brown shade and put that on my crease. This is what I'm gonna start using as my transition color. So right off the bat, I think this is a really pigmented brown shade. I've used BH Cosmetics before, and I also have her first palette of this, which is a lot smaller, and it had different colors. And the other palette was just as well. This is my first time using it, so I'm not gonna say it's good yet, but the other palette was really good. The colors were very pigmented and blendable. So far this is pretty pigmented. It's blending really easily. So I like this. Alright, next up in the palette, I'm going to pick up this lighter brown shade, and I'm also going to put that in my crease. I'm going to put this all the way up until it gets to my eyebrow bone and just blend that. Next, I'm going to pick up this purple shade right on the corner, and I'm going to put that on the outer V of my eye. Next, using this pinkish shade in the middle, I'm going to put that in my crease as well. I'm trying to use like as many colors as I can for one look, just to like use a lot of the colors and see if they're all blendable and as pigmented. And so far, they're all really pigmented, really blendable. It's all looking really good on the eye. So I would definitely say this is a pretty good palette. Not to mention, it was like, what, $20? I think I paid like 19 something during the pre-order. And these are a lot of shades, and these are highlight shades. That's a really good price, guys. All right, and then for the inner part of my eye, I kind of want to... I'm so like confused. I don't know which one to use. I'm gonna try this one all the way in the corner and see how that works out. I didn't even put MAC Fix Plus, and it's really pigmented. I wonder if I was to put MAC Fix Plus, how it would look. Let's use MAC Fix Plus on the other eye just to see. Look at that. Oh my god. Honestly, like if you want it to be subtle and not make it so bright, you don't even need MAC Fix Plus because it'll still show. But for the purpose of filming, I'll go ahead and brighten the other eye up. Alright, and then for my eyebrow bone, I'm going to use this shade right here. It's very nude, and I'm going to put that on my eyebrow bone. Oh my god, like it's so nude, I can barely even see it on my skin tone. It's literally like the color of my skin. Alright, so for now we're gonna go ahead and leave the eyes like that. I am gonna do some finishing touches once I have everything else complete. So next we are going to put some moisturizer on. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Drink of H2O moisturizer, and I'm just dotting that all over my face. So I haven't worn makeup for, I want to say like about 2 weeks now, and the redness on my face hasn't been that bad. Like it's still there. I think it's gonna always be there, to be honest, but it hasn't been that bad. So now I'm just confused, like am I just allergic to makeup, or like what's the deal here? I don't know. Next for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I haven't used this for a while, but I used to love this, so I'm just putting that right under my eye. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. This camera says it has 10 minutes left of filming, and like it's impossible because I got a brand new like memory card, so I don't know what's gonna happen after 10 minutes, but I better like start again. And then to set my concealer, I'm using the Kat Von D translucent locket powder, and I'm just putting that under my eyes. Next for foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm also going to mix it with this Estee Edit Beam Team Hydrate and Glow. I got this a long time ago from Influencer, I believe, and I used it once and I never used it again, but I kind of wanted to mix it with my foundation and see like what it does, so that's what we're trying to do here. I don't know, like I love the cover of the Urban Decay All Nighter, but it's so dry because it's so matte that like I want to wet it somehow. And I thought that this was gonna wet it, but you know what? Why don't we put some more on my face? Like mix it in there with it. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to use it, but hey, let's see what happens. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know if you can even tell on camera, but like I already see it being super dry on me. I hate it. Like, why can't you just be dewy? We're gonna make this work. I'm going to spritz my whole face with MAC Fix Plus after I'm done and see if it gets dewy. Like it's not even, oh my god, I'm just over it. Alright, after that we can do our brows. For brows today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Pomade. Next, to bronze up my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche color, and I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones, my temples, and my jawbone if I can find my brush. Next, for blush, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the color Natural Glow. And I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks. This smells so good. Alright, and then for highlight today, obviously we're going into the Carli Bybel palette. I'm going to be using these two, so I'm going to mix these two together. Do you guys see that? Wow. 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 Love this. It's so good. Now I'm gonna be like really torn whether to use Carli's highlight or Nicole Guerrero's highlight because that glow though. I'm just like glowing everywhere. Oh god. Alright, next I'm going to pick up that purple shade that we used on the outer V and just put that on my waterline on the bottom of it. Okay, I think after the 20 minutes it kept going. I really hope that this camera's filming me because I'm gonna be real pissed if it doesn't. But I'm going to go ahead and mix these two for my inner corner highlight, and let's see how that comes out. Oh, that pink highlight is literally everything. This color is so pretty. I love it. These are such beautiful colors. Carli, you did a great job designing this. I was actually a little bit worried when I first was like in the process of ordering the palette because it looked really similar to her first palette. I'm gonna go ahead and show you like the difference between the two, but I was just like, they're so similar. Do I really want to get a palette that looks the same? But I got it anyways because I'm a shopaholic. Anyways, for mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and I'm putting that on my upper lashes and my lower lashes. Alright, and after that we are going to prep our lips with some chapstick situation just so I can put on some lipstick. I guess we'll use this one. This is from Benefit and it came with the dandelion box thingy. It's just a little chapstick. I'm gonna go ahead and put that. It has a little bit of color, but we'll work with it. And then I'm going to use, I bought this lipstick. It's from Tarte in the color Boardwalk. It's like a beautiful brown shade, and I've always wanted a like brown shade because I'm into nudes, you know. So let's see how this goes on. It's like the perfect brown color. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It would definitely look a lot darker if I hadn't put that lip chapstick right before it, but I have really dry lips, so I like to prep my lips always with some chapstick just to make sure that they're moisturized at all times. And then to finish up my look, I'm going to go ahead and spray some Smashbox Photo Finish primer water. And let's see. Oh, this did not spray on my face. I'm pretty sure like this is broken. I feel like it's not spraying on my face. It's like spraying on my clothes. I need to go to Ulta and tell them like, you need to figure this out. Just because I didn't feel it go on my face that much, I'm gonna spray some MAC Fix Plus. Oh my god, I think it like messed up my makeup because it like shot at it. Ugh. Alright, and this should kind of moisturize that whole Urban Decay All Nighter foundation because it is pretty dry. Alright, well that's all for this look. I hope you liked it, and I'll definitely see you in my next video because you know I'm going to be filming a lot now that I have a new camera. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!